on the road again. This is where we are, traveling, looking for cool stuff. This is what you gotta do if you want to find things. You gotta hit the road, the open road with bridges and that my mom gets scared of. And
yeah, she would hate this bridge.
hate it. She'd hate it. She'd be terrified, crying. Good stuff, though. On the road. In this episode, I like that. I like you put that there.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Because in this episode, we're going to check out some stuff. We're going to do kind of a little urban exploring, check out some antique shops, and explore the cool little city of Wheeling, West Virginia.
Yeah. What is up? We're here on a little adventure, checking out the small town, or I don't know if it's small, but
It's a neat little city.
it's a cool little city of Wheeling, West Virginia, especially the downtown area with its classic historical buildings. Love that stuff. So let's go take a look around and see what kind of cool stuff is here in Wheeling, West Virginia. That's cool.
Really old buildings.
I like that.
That's cool. The Bridge Tavern.
No, that, the Capitol Theater.
Oh yeah. That is awesome.
Anytime we're in a new city, we love to check out classic theaters that used to show old monster movies and spook shows and stuff. We love that stuff here.
Yeah, and this one actually was built in 1928. Since 1933, it was home of the Jamboree USA broadcast. It did close for a little bit in 2007, but they raised a bunch of money and got together as a community and reopened it in 2009, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, next time we're there, we definitely got to go inside and check it out for sure.
Definitely. The inside is absolutely beautiful. It's cool. There's a lot of really old school throwback photos of it online if you want to take a look.
Great history. Yeah, this town had some, like, just great old signage, old stores. Like, it was really cool driving around here.
Yeah, and this building over here, I actually thought it was a hotel at first just because of the structure of it, but it turns out that it was the First National Bank of West Virginia. But it really kept a lot of its original look, and I absolutely love that. It'd be cool to check it out inside. This is a picture from back then.
West Virginia is a cool little town.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of buildings under construction, but there's like a lot of really cool, unique shops and stuff. It's a cool place. Got a candy store over there. Pretty interesting stuff. Cool town. You should check it out. Cool is this place right here. Look at this. The Victoria Original Vaudeville Theater from 1904. How awesome is that? Look at this. You got the old hot dog stand right next door with the neon. That's crazy. Look at this. Double Dogs hot dogs. That's gone. It is gone. It was cool though. Double Dogs. Look at this place.
There's a hypodermic needle on the ground over here.
That's not good.
Where you step.
Look at the old popcorn machine. What do you suppose that is? CD for 10, video for 20, or a cowbell for $2. I wonder what the cowbell's all about. This mailbox, dude. This is the kind of place that would have had spook shows back in the day. That's what it was like inside. It's gone. And then here we are checking out one of the antique shops. There's just some really cool stuff on the inside. A lot of classic Halloween. Always good to see classic Halloween stuff.
Oh, yeah, I love the girly candles. I think they're so cute. I could really just jump into collecting them at any time. It's bound to happen.
Yeah, they display great. I have a couple of them. Of course, the blow molds are always good to see.
These ones are in nice condition. I really like those.
I like that scarecrow.
They're always faded, but they're great.
Well, a lot of times they're kept in the window.
Yeah, which is what you're supposed to do with them, so you can't really get too mad.
Why didn't you take care of your stuff 70 years ago?
Yeah. But these are cool, too. I love the noisemakers, except for when they're making noise.
Orko.
I love Orko. That's cool. Like a little old little drink container.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that Kickapoo Joy Juice. I've never had that. I wonder if they still make that. I'll have to check next time at the candy shop. See if they still make it. Now, Wheeling is close to Pittsburgh, so you see a lot of Pittsburgh stuff here, because it's literally just over the line.
Yeah. And all the little old bobbleheads. I don't know who that guy is, but he's cute.
He's sad.
I know. I think his head just doesn't work. Snoop, on the other hand, is very happy because he's probably high, and now he also has a bucket of Coronas. Love the old tin toys.
Yeah.
They're so cool.
Yeah, the old tin stuff is just so great.
A homemade Batman costume.
Yep. Somebody had a creative mom right there.
Yes.
I want to be Batman, Mom.
We have Batman at home. This is cool. I was a kid that ended up with the Batman at home type stuff.
Donald Duck, of course.
A blow mold Donald Duck.
Yeah. Not something you see very often.
That's awesome.
I love this. Yes. I love the graphics on this. The old Reese's shipping container. And it said they were 5 cents, so you know that was cool. Mm-hmm. Hot Wheels is not a cheap thing to collect.
No, it's not.
$3,000 for a carded one.
That's cool. Little RC Cola.
They made so many great tin toys back then.
Yeah.
There's a Frankenstein there in the corner.
Yeah, it's cool. Always good to see.
That's actually a little 45 and
I love Tim Robots.
Reel.
Little Tim Robots are so cute.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool toys in the stand, though.
A lot
Johnny
of great
Lightning.
Stuff. That robot was killer, though.
Yeah, he's so cute.
Great aesthetic.
Of course, you can't go wrong with anything blow mold and Halloween. Ooh. I love these. I think they're so cute. I would hurt myself if I tried to do any of this stuff. But look, there's also a Donald's. So I know that a certain distaste for Donald out there. I like these things. I don't know why. Probably says something about me.
It's funny how that one guy has like dominated.
Now we notice every Donald now.
That's too funny.
This is cool.
He probably doesn't even watch the channel anymore either. He doesn't even know.
He's definitely unsubscribed by now. But if you're still here, we thank you.
Great old packaging. Terrifying packaging from Wrigley's.
This was really scary, actually.
I know. Look at that thing's face.
Usually they had, like, cute mascots.
No, the early mascots are pretty terrifying. They didn't make them cute till, like, the 50s.
No, they're like, the kids will like this, right? And they're like, no, kind of scary.
I don't know. Like, you ever see them clowns from back in that period?
Oh, yeah, forget it.
Terrifying.
Old pennants.
Yeah, it's a big collector market for them. I know.
Yeah.
I found recently that people really still collect pennants.
King Dons.
They still make King Dons?
Isn't it just like a...
I mean, it's a Hostess cake, but I don't know if they still make King Dons.
Isn't it basically a ring ding?
No. Don't get it twisted. Suzy Q's they still make.
I know, that's a sensitive subject.
Yeah.
You take Hostess very seriously.
Yeah. I love ring dings. I am the greatest.
My favorite's still the Tasty Cake. What were they? The Witchy Treats.
Yeah, you talk about those, but I've still never seen a photo of them. So
You've had them.
Until I see a photo of them, I don't know.
They came back out. They're a Tasty Cake.
How come I can't Google this then?
Because they Mandela affected me.
Yeah.
Because they made the most delicious treat ever, and they took it away and erased it from history. So there's that.
Crushy ski top. I don't know what a ski top is.
I don't know, but I want to try it.
Anybody out there know what a ski top is? Put it down there in the comment box. I don't know what one of those is, but
maybe it's like slang for a float.
I don't know. Somebody will know. I like that.
Drakes. You love Drakes.
I do love
You
Drakes.
take your Drakes seriously.
Yeah, that's what I grew up with, was Drakes. Not Hostess. It was Drakes that I grew up with.
My grandparents always had Tasty Cakes when I went to visit them because they're from around the Philly area. And they're always just my absolute favorite. I don't think anything could ever top them. Especially the way they were, like, when I was growing up. Like, they've definitely changed over the years. Little bondage at the antique shop.
Amigo Wonder Woman.
Some trolls. And a Reagan pin.
Reagan Bush.
Reagan Bush. Something you never wanted to hear ever. Cool old Cinderella costume. I liked Cinderella when I was a kid, so I probably would have been that had that been around when I was little.
Really?
I
like
like
more for a Snow White.
I liked Snow White a lot too, but Cinderella was out when I grew up.
The style of this movie is impressionism, and the impression I'm getting is That's very hard to see.
Yeah, that painting was
Yeah,
I know some guy like probably like painted his lady and thought she
Yeah.
was all sexy with her cigarette by the beach in 1985, but when I saw that painting it was like, hey.
I don't know who this is. Aussie Oyster from Seahurst?
Seahurst?
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't know.
It's a mascot I'm not familiar with at all.
Me neither.
I'm gonna have to look that up. I'd like to know what that was.
Yeah.
I love the artwork on these boxes.
Yeah, it's cool artwork.
Jamar was always cool to see because they made great monster puzzles.
That they do.
Yes,
But they
they
never
do.
made a creature one.
They did not make a creature one. I don't know what Jamar was thinking, not making creature, but they didn't do it.
I know.
They should have. It would have sold. Joe Palooka. Not familiar with him either.
I love the little UFO. It's so cute.
Sometimes I'll look up old characters like that, you know,
Like,
old mascots,
is
and just to learn about it. I
Yeah,
like learning about
cool.
that stuff.
These are neat. They're actually little banks. You see them once in a while in antique shops, and I just think they're adorable.
Yeah, the Superman one's great.
Yeah.
Great artwork on that.
Like, you figure, like, you know, little kids would have them in their pockets and save their change up in them. Back when you could actually get something for your change.
Charlie McCarthy.
Whose
had
head's
a-
on backwards.
He had an exorcism. That's pretty
That's cool.
I know, like, television was a big deal back then.
I know.
You know, it was like,
It just started happening.
I don't know what's going on in this.
Yeah, I don't know what this is either.
Volleys.
I don't know. I still don't know what that means.
I'm
So
not sure what's going on there.
yeah, no one knows. Some
Something.
big hair though. I love these little Stife bears. I think they're adorable, but they're like crazy expensive. That guy looks like he just got caught doing some stuff. Right?
Yeah, that's cool. The old baseball kid's
Yeah.
uniform.
That is cool. And then little cheesecake for your matchbooks. Cool old lanterns. That guy looks like he just told you, I told you so.
Yeah. Is that Donald right there?
Probably.
It looks like him.
For the sake of this episode, yes.
It's Pinocchio.
Pinocchio. Those stupid California raisins. They got on my nerves. I saw them a lot when I was like real little and they just annoyed me. Oh God, these guys again.
I know, they're like everywhere.
Yeah. And now they're in every antique store. Sylvester and Tweety. That's cute.
Yeah, it's neat stuff.
And then I think those are some more Stifes in the background. Like Coolmore tin toys. I think they're just so neat. And they'd have like, a lot of times they'd have like those little mechanisms in them that would make them go.
I want to get a few more tin toys too. I mean, I have a bunch now. I have a bunch of the robots, and I have like the Garloo and the,
That's cute.
you know, some of the others. But I love some of these. Those dancing dogs are great.
I know. Little dapper doggos.
I want to get a few more of these. I was fascinated, completely fascinated by this building.
Yeah, honestly, I thought at first glance that it was like an old Masonic temple, but it turns out that it's actually the first Baptist church that they had here in Wheeling. And here's an old, like, lithograph, I guess, of it, and it's a huge building, and you can see.
Super impressive. When
Yeah.
you stand in front of it, it's like, wow, like, you know, you're looking at some serious history right here. It's just it's a really impressive building. Like, it's just historical.
Yeah, I had to go take a look though.
Yeah.
This place is amazing. It's an old church. Like, look at how just in a state of disrepair it is though. Had a crazy view of the city though. There's Andy down there. But it's a very, very old town. It's a heck of a view up here. These houses are so old.
That building's unbelievable.
Yeah, it is. This is like up on it's a very hilly area here. Exploring here in Wheeling. Look at that. West Virginia's got a lot of blind turns. They should just call this the blind turn state.
Wait, this road is...
Oh, groundhog! Oh, I love him. Where is he? Hi, baby. Oh, I got him. He's so cute. You can feel how high up we are. Oof. Wow, look at that building. Let's just stop here for a second. That's cool. This is a crazy cemetery. Here, slow down. See straight up there? That's where that castle is. Pull in there real quick. This is a castle. Isn't this crazy? This view is just ridiculous. That's a crazy view. You can see all of Wheeling. Andy's gonna be like, what are you doing? This place is like crazy.
This is like years of graffiti over here.
Yeah, dude, it's layers on layers of it.
Of course, you got the crazy crosses, the pentagrams. Crazy. It goes all the way around, too. What's down there?
Boobies.
Can't take her anywhere.
Except for antique stores.
Love those old pumpkins.
Yes. Hey.
Take a guess how much this Led Zeppelin album is. I'm going to tell you, but I want you to guess. Nah. He's Santa.
He kind of looks more like the Santa you see outside of the grocery stores in the bad neighborhoods now. But he's happy.
He's happy. Oh, it's a Donald Duck.
Yeah.
That is the strangest Donald I've ever seen.
That one's terrifying. That's a much less terrifying Donald
It's
Duck
funny
out
because
there.
now because of that one guy, Donald Duck makes it into every single episode that we do.
This is terrifying.
It's his fault. It's pretty cool. What is that, teeth?
It's molds for teeth, apparently. But really creepy nonetheless.
People collect that stuff?
People collect everything.
Teeth molds, though? I never met a teeth mold collector.
Maybe a dentist. Like a
Poison
dental
bottle.
Collector, maybe.
Oh, like
Otherwise, it'd be really terrifying.
a dentist.
Oh, and then there's...
What? Oh, yeah, those things. Yeah, you like those. You got a thing for
They're
them.
neat. It was the invention of 3D, technically.
Yeah. Yeah. You're so nerdy.
It's our 3D game. First time you could ever see
Shaggy dog.
What's with this?
It's pretty cool. Little bendy Santa. Tony the Tiger.
That's cute. Is it like a bike clip-on thing?
I think it's a bike horn.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
That was a big deal back then, getting little attachments for your bike, you know? Bike horns, bike radios, cool stuff like that.
Putting those little things that would slide down the spokes.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Something you don't see very often, that Screech Owl game.
Yeah.
It's a tough game. You don't really see that around very often at all.
No. These are cool. You don't really see stuff like this too often. I mean, like, obviously, you see Mickey. But
you do, but the other little characters and stuff, not so much.
I like the raccoon. He's cute. It's like for the Olympics, I think.
Yeah.
And the ShopRite bear.
Classic drinking straws. I don't know. These are all things I just think are fascinating. The old packaging.
The candy dispensers.
Yeah. It's like as close as you're going to get to time travel, you know, just looking at this kind of stuff. Talking teeth. Yakety yak. Look at Donald Duck hat.
He's everywhere now.
He's everywhere. Donald Duck now rules this channel.
Look, here he is, like a little soapy type thing.
Howdy doody bank. That's pretty cool, that Tigger right there, though.
Yeah. I think I, like, had that when I was a kid. That just
No.
looks really familiar. Not that Tigger, the soap bottle thing. But not, yeah, the soap bottle thing, not that one. That one's cool, though.
Okay, thank you very much.
That's cool. The great Zorro costume.
That is cool.
I'm not sure how collectible Zorro is, but he, at one time, that stuff was super, super rare. Just like Elvis. Just like the stuff you're seeing here. At one point, there was massive amounts of Elvis collectors.
I think once generations hit that age of nostalgia, that's awesome.
He was missing an arm.
Oh, gotta love Frosty Root Beer. This is your sign to have a root beer float.
Yeah.
Always.
We should make that a thing.
Yes. Our root beer float.
Root beer float time. And as always, my dad makes an appearance. There he is. This time as a lamp.
He's a lamp. They're always a trap.
And of course the quick mug that every kid had back in the day.
Yes, every single kid.
Neat stuff here on this shelf.
Yes. Except for GoBots.
Yeah. Boris.
Yes. Always good to see those.
I love that box.
Yeah, that's
Wear
awesome.
those baseball cards. I love that art. Pink Panther.
Cold skeleton mask. Look. It's a little girl and her kitty cats back in 1808. And it's a 3D image.
Yeah.
These are really neat. That is really cool. This one's even older, obviously. But I don't want to touch it because it's not together and it's older. But like, look how like ornate it is. That's awesome. And these are definitely 1800s. That's awesome. Well, you figured this antique store has actually been here since the 60s. So stuff from the 1800s fits right in with how old this antique store is. So this is pretty cool.
Great old town. Wheeling, West Virginia. Such a cool, cool place to explore. We're going to have to do it again sometime and check out some of the other stuff that we didn't see. This was just an unexpected little detour that we took and decided to check it out. I'm glad we did because it's really cool.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here and a lot of history. And a lot of it still kind of looks the same, honestly, because when I went back and looked at some of the old photos, it really doesn't look that much different. And this place is actually flooded a bunch of times, too, over history. And it's amazing that it's still in the condition that it is, even though it, you know, still has that old charm.
Yeah, and there's a lot of history here. Mark's Toys, you know, and all the different stuff that was manufactured out here. Great town. We'll have to check it out. I know I came to a Mego Meat once out this way. So, but yeah, cool. It was fun. Great time. Definitely going to have to make a trip back out there when it's less foggy.
Yes. It was definitely a really, really long ride home, but well worth it. Had a great time. A lot of cool stuff out there.
Yeah, so make sure you check out Wheeling, West Virginia. Go explore and go see all the cool stuff.